So it happened again. Your favorite YouTuber told you this sneaker here was going to be pretty limited and hard to get, and the prices were going to skyrocket after release. Then the sneakers app dropped 384,000 pairs on that behind, and guess what happened? You decided to walk away from the shoe and darn near call it a brick. Well, listen, maybe it's time you stop buying sneakers based off that information and just cop what it is you actually like. Let's talk about it. Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's Lewis of the Wear Your Kicks channel, and we are back again for another unboxing. Well, it's going to be a short kind of unboxing because I really want to get into the story now surrounding this shoe right here, the Jordan 1 Low OG Black Toes. But before we get into that, please smash that like button for me. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Hit that subscriber button, click that notification bell, do all those great things so you can be notified every time I drop one of these videos. And go ahead and join up because we are on the road to 1,000 subscribers. And once we do hit that, I will be giving away a pair of kicks to one lucky winner. But let's go ahead and unbox these and then get into the conversation surrounding the Jordan 1 Low OG Black Toes. All right, so I'm sure you've seen a few unboxings here, and you know we have the OG style Jordan 1 box. Not like the theme boxes as far as color blocking is concerned that we've been getting with a lot of the highs now. Air Jordan 1 Retro Low OG, white, black, varsity red. And I hit these via the Sneakers app, guys. So let's just take a quick look at them. Here you have it, the Jordan 1 Low OG Black Toes. And yeah, the color blocking is obviously just like the high version. And me personally, I like the high version better, but I don't have a pair of the black toe highs, so I wanted to go ahead and take a look here at the black toe lows and see whether or not, if I got them in hand, I actually like them. And now that I do have them in hand, I want the highs. I don't want these. These, I don't know what it is about them. I don't know. Something about them just, it's not for me. Now that I have them in hand, they're not for me. But guess what? I actually went ahead and took the step to get them in hand before I made my ultimate decision here on the shoe itself. So if any of you out there see this video and you want these, go ahead and hit me up in the DMs on IG. I'll be willing to move these for you, and trust me, the price will be decent. But you know, this here is actually a very good pair as far as QC is concerned. It already comes pre-laced with the red laces in there, and you can see the black leather surrounding the mud guard there, and then you got white in the toe box area, white on the side panels, the black Nike swoosh, that varsity red there on the back heel, and then obviously inside you got black sock liner with an all white foot pad, and then Nike Air written in black. The midsole is white and the outsole is that varsity red, and then obviously you got the traditional Jordan 1 tongue tag Nike Air there on the top of the tongue. But guys, I have to say, one more thing, and yes, we do have the alternate black laces that they come with. Now, I have seen pictures with the alternate black laces in them, and that kind of made me like them a lot more, but not enough for me to actually want to keep them. It is what it is. But we got to get into the conversation surrounding these and what happened when the Sneakers app ended up dropping the shoe. So release day happened last Friday for the Jordan 1 Low Black Toes, and guess what? 384,000 pairs came out in men's sizes on the Sneakers app, and a lot of you did an about face when it came to actually trying to cop the shoe. Now, a lot of your favorite YouTubers and a bunch of websites were putting out information as far as what resale was doing when it came to the black toe highs, what OG lows usually do and how they're going to move, and the fact that a lot of them were going for 2 pairs and all this kind of stuff. So it was basically hyping you up to the fact that these were going to be pretty hard to get. And then the release day happened, and guess what? They sat on the website, and not a lot of people, pretty much nobody, expected that to happen. But what does that mean moving forward? Well, guess what? We have another Jordan 1 coming up, and it's a high again, but I'm talking about the Palominos. Now, there's a lot of hype surrounding what's going to happen here with the Palomino 1s and the fact that people are looking at these as the Mocha 2.0s. Let me tell you right now, there's no shock drop for the shoe, but I really believe there are going to be a ton of pairs. Now, that does not mean if you want the sneaker that you can take the lazy way out and not put in any work. to try to cop. Anything you actually want, you should go ahead and try to move on as best as possible in order to make sure you secured your pair, whether it be through Finish Line, JD Sport, exclusive access, trying to go on the sneakers app, put it in the raffles. Doesn't matter how many pairs are out there, because you never actually know the way things are going to move come release date for a sneaker. Now, yeah, there's a lot of hype surrounding the Palominos, but guess what? There was a lot of hype also surrounding the UNC toes, and then what happened with those? They weren't that hard to cop. And guess what? We actually had a shock drop when it came to the UNC toes. Now, there's no shock drop, like I said, with the Palominos coming as we know right now. So that means that whatever inventory Nike has, they're going to be releasing come that day, and possibly maybe hold on to some pairs for also Nike Sneakers Day, which is coming up September 9th. So the release day of the Palomino ones is September 2nd, but you also have Nike Sneakers Day coming September 9th. So they may hold a few back in the chamber to put out there on Sneakers Day as well. So you may end up with possibly 2 chances to cop as far as the sneakers app is concerned, but they're going to be at every major retailer out there. So with a little bit of decent footwork, you should be able to go ahead and secure your pair. Now, a lot of resellers and people are gearing up to try to cop as many pairs as they can because they feel as though that this sneaker is going to command some resale value, and it might. What kind of resale value is going to command, we don't really know, because we don't know what the inventory numbers are looking like as of yet. But if there's anything like what happened with the black toe lows and the fact that they put out almost close to 400,000 pairs, then guess what? That resale price is going to drop down fairly quickly, just like what happened with the UNC toes. So, you know, I would suggest this. Do what you need to do to try to secure your pair, but do not sleep. I'm not telling you that it's going to be the toughest sneaker to cop. I'm just telling you, don't be lazy either way. Make sure you have your pair in hand. And if it ends up being that, guess what? They sit and it's an easy shoe to get, perfect, because you actually wanted them. But for those of you out there who are looking to try to make a quick buck off the shoe, yeah, you're probably going to need to move them as quickly as possible, because I see that resale price more than likely dropping off fairly quickly, because I believe there's going to be a lot of inventory out there when it comes to these Palomino ones. Now, my prediction could be completely incorrect, and it's all because we have no idea what those inventory numbers are looking like. So come release day, if it happens to be that Nike only puts out less than maybe 200,000 pairs in the men's sizes, well, all bets are off, and a lot of people are going to be feeling the FOMO bug, and those prices are going to skyrocket even higher after they take that initial dip from release. And then once all the L's start rolling in, you know, those prices are definitely going to start to go ahead and shoot on up. So let me know your thoughts and opinions, and whether or not you went after the Jordan 1 Low black toes, guys. I would love to have that conversation with you in the comments. It's definitely great interacting back and forth when it comes to sneaker talk. I'm definitely down for all parts of that conversation, but let me know what you think as far as moving forward is concerned, and what's going to happen with the Palomino ones. Where do you think the inventory numbers are going to come in at, and whether or not the shoe is actually going to be as tough as people are trying to predict, with the amount of people trying to go after them? Because right now, yeah, that resale value is kind of high on them, but I think release day, as we've seen in the past, a lot of times that retail price plummets. And if we get early news that the stock numbers are going to be pretty hefty, best believe that it's going to be a much easier cop than you thought it was going to be. But don't sleep. I'm telling you now, you always want to make sure you get your footwork in to cop anything it is you want. In any case, this is Lewis of the Wear Your Kicks channel, reminding you to be true, stay in the moment, and don't forget, every day is a great day to wear your kicks.